guys, it's Nathan with Fat Guy Firearms, trying something new this evening. So, I have two different headphones here. Since it's around 13 days before Christmas, I thought it would be great to have a comparison of these two great options for hearing protection if you have somebody who likes to hunt or shoot recreationally. So, let's start with naming these two hearing protections. You have the Leight Impact Sports, and you have the Walker Razors. So, first, we're gonna talk about the Lights. So let's get the Walkers out of the way. So, what are some of the advantages? They're very lightweight, they're thin, they have a wind guard, so if you shoot out in the plains, it doesn't catch a lot of the wind noise. There's a lot of adjustment for bigger heads and for height. Let's talk about some of my personal experiences. I have yet to change the batteries in these, and I've had them for about 2.5 years. I just changed the batteries because I needed to make sure that the batteries hadn't corroded and everything, to check the terminals, and everything was perfect. I probably could have kept these batteries in here for another 6 to 8 months. Truly, the battery life on these Impact Sports is amazing. Something else that they have that the Walkers do not, they have a headphone jack. So if you want to listen to music or listen to an audiobook, you have the ability to do so. So let's get into the disadvantages. They don't have the best sound quality. One thing I dislike about the sound quality is it's not very directional. When I talk about that, it means that the sound is very flat. You can't really pick out whether it's coming out in front of you or behind you, which makes it quite hard if you use these to hunt. It's not so bad if you use these to shoot at a range. The ear pads are not very thick. They do make replacements, which I will put a link for in the description. They also, one of the severe disadvantages though, is if you were to put these on, your volume control, back would be on, front would be off. If you put them the other way, the controls are backwards. Front is on and back is off. The correct way to wear these is like so, where front is on and back is off. You'll see why I mention this in the next part of the video. So now let's talk about the Walker Razor Sports. So what are the advantages? They have great sound quality. Both of these are ran by 2 AA batteries, as you can see. The sound quality for these small headphones is quite amazing. I love how crisp and clear with a directional sound these have. What I also like is there's padding in the headrest. As you can see on the Lights, there's not very much padding. There's padding on the outside, but not much on the inside. And for a full day of shooting or a full hunt, it really wears on the top of your head. Especially with this C shape. With the Walkers, you have more of a U shape, which contours to the head a lot nicer than that clamped C shape. These have better padding around the ear. They seal better for somebody like me who wears glasses. What I also like about these headphones is the controls are the same, whether you have them on forward or backwards. Up is always on and down is always off. If I flip these headphones, up is always on and down is always off. I mention this because when you hand these to a new shooter, they don't need to be worried about what to do with these headphones. You say you find the switch and you turn it on, you press it up and it goes on. With the controls with the Howard lights, you kind of have to explain how to put them on and everything. With these, you can put them on someone and they can just start shooting. These have more of a directional sound. They sound as though you can actually hear what's in front of you, behind you, and with the increased sound quality, it really makes it a shooter or a hunter's best friend. But let's get into some of the disadvantages. There are no wind guards on any of the audio receivers, making it really bad if there's wind at any point in time during your shooting excursion. The wind makes a very howling sound and it's very uncomfortable. Your auto shutoff will kick on probably around 2 to 3 seconds after the wind hits the audio receiver, but for that short time frame, it truly is very discombobulating. There is no headphone input on these at all. So if you want to listen to an audiobook or if you want to listen to a podcast, you're unable to do it. If you use these to mow the yard or you use these to shoot, you're unable to listen to your favorite things. That's where the Howard lights truly shine. These headphones are also very thick compared to the Howard lights. Talking about battery life, after reviewing my time with the Howard lights and having 2.5 years in between battery changes, the walkers truly disappointed me. I had had these things less than 90 days and went to turn them on after being off in my range bag, trying to turn them on for a class and them being dead. I had the Howard lights in my truck and I picked them up and turned them on and completed a 4-day class with no problems or no battery life debacle. So truly, it's your choice, but I hope that y'all have a Merry Christmas, and I hope that this will help with a small gift for your shooter, hunter, or just somebody who likes to mow their yard and doesn't want to have hearing loss. I'll put the ratings for the decibel reduction on both pairs somewhere in the video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll have more good content coming out after Christmas. Thank you guys for your continued support. This has been Nathan with Fat Guy Firearms, asking you to have a good night, a good Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Thanks, guys.